Well, guys, welcome. January 1st, 2026, day one. So that means it is 2 days till Bitcoin's birthday and Satoshi, which is me, my birthday. Day after tomorrow, 2 days is our birthday. So awesome. Good for that. We would like to say goodbye to 2025, which is I guess, peak bull run cycle for Bitcoin, and we're opening up and saying hello 2026, the worst year in the cycle for Bitcoin. Sorry to burst everyone's bubble. I'm just kidding. We don't know what's gonna happen based on the cycles, though. It's gonna suck, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, what is going on? Welcome. 2026 is here. Wow, my hair is awesome, isn't it? Like flat on one side. I don't know. Awesomeness. Awesome. You can see I woke up and you can already see what 2026 is gonna be like. Ah! All right. Anyway, let's do a quick roll call, see who we got. We got our Sachi, first time chat. Happy birthday, old fart. What? What? Well, thank you, I suppose. Thank you. Oh man, thank you for showing up on the Twitch there. What is going on your first chat? Awesome. Scrolling up here, what do we got? We got Squirrel Masters, we got Crypto Junkyard Miner. What is happening? The Pirates in the house. Hologram 123, scrolling on Squirrel Masters. What is that? Steve Lacko 3117. Crypto Baltus is in the house. First time 1392. Someone said, I remember I was in one of the Pandas live streams. Someone said you can change it back to the normal names. I don't know how. I went through my settings. I can't find it. So I don't know what's going on there. But we got Northern Crypto and Tech. What's happening? Caviar Mining. What's happening? Oh, one and only Budweiser. What's that? The Twitch that says, I ain't getting old alone, fella. Everyone's getting older and older every year. It sucks. What do you got here? Give me one beer. Nuclear power plant mining.
Red Potts is in the house. What's going on, Red Potts?
Red Potts, actually, as well as the pirate, recently became mods in the Discord. So be very, very careful, guys. While we're sleeping, they're up. They'll get you. Congratulations, those two becoming Discord mods. Happy what new year to Frozen Magic Toes. What? We got Horgram 123. What is happening? Phantom Soul. What is happening? Hopefully, all the sell pressure is released with the help of all the new boo-boos buying the dips. I guess we'll see what happens there. Scrolling on, I see Ogre MGTOW 990. Happy birthday, you old. Is that you over there? Happy birthday. You said it twice. That must be you in the Twitchster. I see the same lines. I'm detective. I'm onto you. I'm onto you. It just jumped on me. So if I missed anyone, just yell at me. Bleach 500. What is happening? Alrighty. So what is happening, guys? What's happening? Budweiser saying, "Oh crap, there goes the neighborhood." All right. So we're gonna take a look at, I guess 2025 and see kind of, what went through there. I want to ask you, actually, what do you guys think was the most popular miner in 2025? In my mind, I think it was probably those solo Bitcoin miners and stuff. Towards the end of the year, I have to look back to see what was happening at the start of the year. But towards the end of the year, I know there was that push and stuff on them, and everybody was getting into them, and people just seemed to love the solo mining lottery chance. I really think that became one of probably the most popular miners of 2025. I think, yeah, the bid axe. There you go, crypto junkyard. The bid axes and the nerd axes started coming out. Now they got the Litecoin versions. Personally, I feel the script ones, they need to be a lot cheaper in my mind, because yeah, sure, you're still doing a lottery, but you're not doing a lottery for like Bitcoin, where the Bitcoin is the lottery. You're getting, hundreds of thousands of dollars if you hit a solo block. With Litecoin, you're lucky, depending where the price is, it might be $800, $1,200 or something. Coming in this bear market might only be $600. Like, the price and everything, it's still fun to do. It'll be awesome if it hits, but I think, you're better off with maybe a good script miner, not one of those things when it comes to it. But we'll see what happens as more people learn that they exist and stuff now. We'll see, kind of where the trends go with that. But I do think the bid axes and stuff were probably some of the most popular miners of 2025. It's just everybody has one, it seems. So it's pretty crazy. Bit axes and script miners. Yeah, script miners in general, the bigger ones, the flue miners, stuff like that, I think are great, especially for home miners. But yeah, craziness. I'm soldering 50 bit axes right now. Soldering? What, like you're making your own, or you like putting them all together as a one giant one? Like, what are you doing? Building your own big ASIC out of bit axes? I agree. The price needs to be better on them for sure. Yeah, I think so. I think so. 100%. One thing I wanted to go through also is I want to come into Petunia, whatever it's called. I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. So as we know, iNodes and stuff shut down the other day. I apologize. I don't think there's a dark mode for this, so I just flash banged you all and you know, put on your sunglasses. But so as we know, iNodes went down, nodes dropped off, but how many? Not as many as I thought. Right now, you can see there are 742 Raptorium nodes still online. So that's still there's 720 blocks found per day based on a 2-minute average, 2-minute block times at 720. So that still means the nodes, like, you're not getting daily payouts. It's once every a day, and like maybe 26, 27, every 27 hours or something. Like, I don't know. Let's just take a look. 17 plus 8, 17, 18, 25 hours. So every an hour over a full day. So every 25 hours is where it's kind of looking like now. So obviously that's down because it used to be like every 35, 36. I do believe there was over 800. I want to say there was like 900 RTM nodes at one point, maybe even more. I can't exactly remember how many there were, but we're down to 742. So I think over 100 nodes did drop off, which obviously is a higher frequency of payouts for people who have nodes. But that's just something to kind of keep your mind on. Just looking at this node has been on for over 1,000 days. That is crazy. And this node over 772 days, just to see the Raptorium that the nodes have earned themselves, a little over 1 million Raptorium on node earnings, just sitting here doing nothing. So, it's kind of interesting. Obviously, the value isn't extreme like it used to be 4 or 5 years ago, but that's pretty crazy. That's almost, I need another what? What's a node? 1.8 million, I think. So I need 800,000 for the nodes, these two nodes to make up one node. So, obviously the nodes haven't ROI'd yet if they haven't even made the same amount of coins in, over 1,000 days on one and 700 days on the other. So it's a slow process, but it's building. It's building. We'll see what happens. 2029 could be the year. Maybe we'll see $10 Raptorium. Wouldn't that be something? Holy crap. Yeah. So I just wanted to go over that though. Take a look at the nodes, how many fell offline. We don't know how many fell offline, but I do think it was at least over 100 have came offline. So 25-hour payments is what it's looking like now, when it was, a day and a half, 2 days between payouts. So quite a bit have actually fallen off the network there. So that's an interesting thing coming in there. You earned 50% yield, lost 95% value. Yeah, that's probably lost more than 95% value. It probably lost like 99%. Well, maybe not that bad, but like, yeah, I lost quite a bit. We'll see what happens. I do believe Raptorium's doing some cool things. It's not it's costing me a little bit to have those nodes up. Not much, like what, $10 every 6 months. Pecunia is very, very cheap. So it's not like I'm going to go bankrupt holding those there. So you know what? If something happens, something happens. I hope Raptorium does some great things. I hope all coins do some great things, honestly, as long as there's still proof of work. If you ditch the miners and you went to proof of stake, I don't know. There's no hope for you. I'm looking at you, Flux. I'm looking at you, Chlor, and some other coins. And obviously, like, I still wish they do decent, obviously, but they're not on my radar to talk about anymore, even though I just said something. But we're not going to be like, okay, this is on our list of coins to hold and stuff. That's definitely not the case. But I hope every coin does decently. But for the most part, we're only dealing with POW, right? Is that right, guys? It's all about proof of work. Now, what else should we take a look at here? Come rooming in 2026. I got to record, see how start 2026 is looking. Let's just start with a little bit of profitability. Right now, 12 cents per kilowatt hour. We got the 170HX. Oh, like it's still the dominant card when it comes to Zealous. The Zealous forked from, I don't know. I guess they forked and had a whole bunch of hiccups and headaches, and then it's back to where it was before. The 170HX is still a dominant card, but it's not making very much. 6 cents at their power at 12-cent power. 50, 80 cubic coins only making 4 cents, 3 cents, 1 cent, and then we're already in negatives. Like it's not even worth turning on for this amount unless you have like 10,000 170HXs and it works out to be like $600 a day or something. Then it's not really worth it. But you know, just having a couple cards, yeah, not making nothing. Not making nothing. Yeah, let's take a look at the ASIC side. Is Quai still rocking it? Bitmain S3, S21, L11, L11. Where's the we need the L9s. Where's the L9? L9. So $4.48 on the L9. This is the 16 gigahash version. What is the L9 doing here? 395. So it's not double the profitability anymore. It looks like it's like an extra dollar now on the 371 to what was that? 371 to 4 or something. So not quite, just under a dollar extra in profitability. Plus you got to wait 2 weeks to get your payouts here. And I don't know, did this unlock yet? Has it been 2 weeks? It hasn't been 2 weeks. I'm gonna have to check my content here because this is what we're gonna go through. We're gonna scroll through my videos to see exactly what went down in the past year in 2025 because I forget. But my videos will give us an idea because we always try to keep up on the trends and what's going on and things. But where's the Quai part here? Because I want to know, when did I release that video? Because it was the day or day after that it released. Those miners breaking. Here we go. Ethash pump. No. CPU miners gold mine. I don't know where that Quai thing is. Crypto is burning. Yeah, I don't know. What the heck? When did that release? Maybe it's newer than I thought. Nope. Doge miner. Rough times. I'm blind. I'm absolutely blind. Here's where Chlor disappeared. So it's somewhere in here. Catch safe. Gold shell. Yeah, I can't find it. What the heck is going on? I can't find it, guys. Did you guys see it here? Because I'm blind. It's something about, super profitable now. No, not most profitable home miners. Back to where like just killed GPU mining. Wow, I can't find when it released unless it's not even on this page. Well, this is October. It's definitely not that far back. It's on this page somewhere. And the table. Crypto's burning. I'll read through each one individually. Most profitable miner on the planet. Anybody know when it started? And that might save us the trouble on this. This one. Oh, the pirate already knows it. All right, I gotta click on it. Pause. GPU and ASIC mining profits just exploded. Yeah, that sounds familiar. That's the one. Where the heck is that? GPU and right here. Oh wow, it's like right near the top. I'm blind. Okay, so this released December 18th. December 18th. So I just gotta bring up my calendar here. December 18th. When's 2 weeks? That's my clock. December 18th. That's today. Today is 2 weeks, guys. The release of that video. So if I was a day behind, that means yesterday. That means anytime. So today to tomorrow, whatever, the coins are now beginning to get unlocked. So now we got to watch this for the next couple days. So let's just go jump into Quai. And let's see. Coins are unlocking now. And what is past 24 hours? All right, let's go 1 week. It's still holding. It's still holding in value. So yeah, so from today moving forward is when people are getting their payouts from the fork. So we're gonna see, is it gonna dump? Is it gonna go up? Is it gonna continue going sideways? This is where things are gonna get interesting when it comes down to it. And obviously, we're seeing the rewards down. That means people must have swapped over, and the hash rate is moving up. So, that's interesting there. So, yeah, moving forward on Kawhi, we got to pay attention to the price now to see if people are going to start dumping this coin or not. According to this, 81% of the community is bullish on the coin network, while 19% is bearish. Now, I don't know how accurate this really is. Obviously, it's probably only the holders coming into here and looking at it, because obviously people that aren't holding this coin or don't know about it aren't just randomly coming into Kawhi to vote on it. So these are pretty biased when it comes into that, right? But yeah, so it's time to pay attention. What's going to happen to the Kawhi price? Very interesting times ahead. Also, another note, it does seem like my PC, that I built a new one now, everything seems to be going good. I haven't had any reboots. It's booting fast. It's booting good. So maybe I could start streaming again on my gaming channel. If you guys are unfamiliar that I even had one, this is the first channel I made. I made this channel before I made my mining channel. And then I started mining on my gaming PC, and that's where it all began. I started mining with my gaming PC. I made enough XMR to build my very first official dedicated CPU mining rig. So my first rig was a dedicated CPU mining rig. That's crazy, huh? To think about. Well, everyone was getting into GPUs. I actually got into CPUs first as the first dedicated rig, and then I got GPUs and stuff. Obviously, also because Ethereum and everything, but yeah, I started, of this channel here, and then I started watching like Red Panda Mining and Hobbyist, and actually, I don't know if Hobbyist and I might start around the same time. So I think it was like Panda and Voss Coin. I was watching Serpent X and I mine blocks, bits be tripping. There was Cursed Mining, who actually really got me into CPUs. I talk about his channel quite a bit. There's Crypto Fish, a few people I always used to watch, and some of them don't even make videos anymore. Raptor Hash, he was awesome. I always watched Raptor Hash as well. But yeah, then all of a sudden, I started crypto mining and started making videos there. And then I'd been like neglecting the gaming channel. So now, and my PC's been broken. So now I might start doing some again. So if you guys want to like sub up to the old gaming channel, I'm gonna send you guys all the link like right now. So you guys can, get in on that action, because we'll start doing some live streams, and maybe I'll start making videos there again because crypto's going to zero. But yeah, sub up to the Rabid Gaming channel, turn on the notifications so that we can, get this thing. It was monetized at one point, and then I put out a trailer, and then they said it wasn't mine, and then I lost my monetization on the gaming channel. So that sucks. So now I got to try and rebuild it up again. So I need you guys to watch it over and over and over and over and over until we get enough hours. But then again, I also got to make videos on it. So that's where we're at right now with the gaming channel. So that's awesome. I just closed that accidentally. No, don't want that. Screen share again. Check that one. Then we're going to come back into this one. And then actually, you know what? Let's start diving through this now. And let's take a look. Let's do the comments here, see what everyone is saying here. I'm already subbed. Dune was your last live stream there. Yeah, that was a while ago, huh? And then, I also got sick for those 3-4 months, and everything's just been going downhill. But, the new Lost Colony map and Ark Survival Evolved came out. I've been playing that on the PS5. I got to get my computer character over there. Now, obviously, that is working. I could probably do that. We'll do some more streams with the latest Lost Colony map. Are you guys still playing Ark out there? No, join up. Let's join up to the tribe, and, we can all play together. It'll be fun times. But now let's jump back into the old, what do we got here? What's been going on through 2025 after I check out all the comments that I've probably been missing. So let's just scroll up here. What do we got? So we got Sapphire Tornado. Chlor is the one. Our plant delisted. I think so. Yeah. Because, Chlor went to proof of stake as well. They still got their AI thing. But when it comes to mining Chlor on Kapow in general, GPU mining Chlor, it's gone. They're just doing their rental platform thing now. I don't plan on selling, but if a 3090 goes for 3090, I will sell mine. Yeah, it's supposedly there's rumors that GPU prices are supposed to be picking up again. Now it's most likely on the big ones with all the memory, but we'll see what happens there. Squirrel Master started CPU and GPU mining with my game PC. I had hobbyists started YouTube in 2020, 2021, if I remember right. Yeah. So that's about when I started my channel as well. I think was 2020, 2021. I can't remember the exact date. Obviously, I could go back to my very first video and we can see that. I don't even know how many vid. You know what? I can just come back to here and it'll be a lot easier if I just go to this date. August 6th, 2020. This is my first video I posted on YouTube. Crypto mining 2020. Can you mine with a gaming PC? Nice ass. Look at that. Oh man, I wonder what the numbers are. We should look at this. This is 2020 though. This is not 2025, but like here's classic Rabid right here. I remember what was I using when I first started my channel? I was using that like a $20 gaming headset, like the full microphone sticking out like this, like 20 bucks, like bare minimum. I had a 3900X CPU. I don't even know. I think it was a 2060 KO GPU. But yeah, let's take a look at this. Let's see what's happening here. Anything? No, I can't. Wow, bad sound quality. Can you guys hear it? I don't know if you guys can hear it. Do I need to turn it up? Where's the volume? You're the reason why I bought 8 3080s for 1.2Ks that, by the way, don't. You guys can't hear it? How do I change my why is the sound not going through, I wonder? You guys I might just have to I don't wanna crank it up through my speakers because then they'll just sound weird. How would I do that? Oh, I know why, probably because 'cause I'm not sharing this screen, duh. There, now tell me if you guys can hear this. Alright, here, let's go.
This is my premiere video, so
Can you guys hear this
my
now?
audio and everything's all right. You can hear me okay. If not, just let me know.
Now
I'll
can you hear
try
it?
to make some
Let me
adjustments
know.
for you.
Yes, no,
I do have a
maybe so.
gaming channel, but I just started this mining channel because the two kind of
It works.
heads constantly
Oh
over
my classic
GPU
old
prices
rabbit.
or
Just
whatever.
doesn't sound very
The
good
two
at all.
don't really get along most of the time. Anyway, if you are here,
Look at this.
you want to learn how to make money with your gaming PC, which is all I
Profitability
got
calculator. Let's see what this looks like.
from
Back
the
in
2080
2020.
in it. So, but they don't have that option in here. They just have
2060, $1.94 Canadian.
Super, no KO. Or you rent out your PC hardware.
Let's take a look at some more
Now,
profit
right there,
calculators.
just looking straight
remember
at nice
these? Look at
ass.
it. Look,
That's
let's
way
go
more
back to that. Let's go
most
back
amount
to
of
that.
profit. Your bids,
Where
so
was that?
gosh, that's way more profit. But actually, it has nothing to do with your fat GPU power. Now, right there, just
Let's take a look at this. Kapow, Raven coin, $1.33. Revenue, $1.12 after power at that's 6.8 cent power. That's before I realized about my third party stuff is up. But like point is revenue is $1.13 on what's the GPU I got here? Kapow. Oh, where's Kapow? Kapow. 18 mega hash, 130 watts. So yeah, it's like 18 mega hash of Kapow, $1.33. What do we have? Net hat. We have look at Kapow is making more than Ethereum ETH hash at the time. Isn't that crazy? That's insane. That's insane. What is this? MTP, $1.38 revenue, $1.17 profit. Oh man.
looking straight at night for wattage soon. I do have in that area. So we're going to start mining here and see what our power jumps up to. So here's GPU mining.
Yeah, here's the RTX 2060 is my GPU.
Let's see what
we can see our power consumption up here.
We'll go through our benchmarks here.
I don't know what we're doing there.
So right now this has the highest bids on it. So
do I have CPU on here as well?
Let's go into Claymore. So
Claymore miner. Oh wow, they're even using Claymore miner.
See, I'll switch it.
Wow.
But that's how much I have made in about 14 days.
14 days we made $16 with a single GPU. All right, interesting. Let's take a look at some other older stuff. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go back to some more classic stuff. What should we check out? 48-hour mine profits, crypto mining on a gaming PC. XLA Raven, dual mining gaming PC. XLA Scala. I was mining Scala here, August 16th of 2020. And this was a weird one because I remember when, and here's quantum resistant ledger, QRL. I was mining August 16th of 2020. Oh man, is XLA better than Monero and Quantum Ledger? Oh, what is this one? XLA Raven dual mining game C. XLA better than Monero and Quantum Ledger for mining. And this was, I also remember if you turned off XMP, XLA would get more hash rate. And then obviously you need to turn on XMP for RandomX, which was these two, but you'd get higher hash rate if you actually had lower RAM timings than, less speed on this, which is crazy. But, let's take a look at this one now. Oh, what are the numbers here? I'm curious. Let's pause this. Let's see what you guys are talking about in the live chat here. QRL is going to crush it. Yeah, like it is, but you got to remember, QRL is moving the proof of stake, guys. QRL won't be mineable forever. They are moving to proof of stake also. You got to keep that in the back of your minds as well. I wish it wasn't. QRL is also mineable on the X5 and most likely the X9 when it releases. But
hey everyone, and welcome to Rabid Mining through my GPU, my graphics card. So we're going to take a look at some profitability here and some other settings that you need to go through your computer. And just let's see what we are recording, so it will dip down a little bit.
What do we got here? Okay, I'm doing some stuff. Where's my profitability stuff? What's this? Memory, yeah, that. Oh, let's take a look. Boom. What do we got? Make it $1. This is okay. Wait, where's RandomX? 14 kilohash. So yeah, at 114 watts, we're doing 14 kilohash here on RandomX. And look at that. $1 a day, 82-cent profit on a single 3900X here. What's the yields of that revenue? That's revenue BTC. Look at that, 0.01. Guys, this is what I was talking about this in the stream before. And here's proof of it. 0.01 Monero on a 3900X per day. 0.01. I can't even get that much Monero on 50 CPUs, on 50 7950Xs right now per day with that. That is insane. That's absolutely insane. Did you just work it out to the price right now? How much that would be? 0.01. Let's take a look. 0.01. I'm just gonna go calculator. 0.01 17 times what's the current price of Monero? I'm just gonna look it up here right quick. 422. Yeah. $4.93 a day if you would have hodled on a 3900X back then. That's crazy. How about QRL? Like, what was the QRL yield? 7.35. 7.35 QRL. What's the price of QRL right now? QRL. I'm just looking it up. QRL is at $2.94. 2.94. Oh my gosh. $21 a day. $21 a day mining QR. If you would have hodled this till now, that 3900X is at $21 a day. That is insane. 7.35 QRL per day. Oh my gosh. And like what was the price of it at the time? I wonder. I don't even know. But yeah, I guess, I knew I mined it a long time ago. I didn't realize I was mining it in 2020. But yeah, that's insane. Absolutely insane. Obviously, I sold it. I sold it now for I think I sold my entire bag of hundreds of QRL for only $30. That was probably a bad idea, huh? I sold it really cheap. Whoever stuck with QRL is boss. Oh yeah, for sure. Who's gonna hodl for 4 to 5? Exactly. You never know what's gonna happen. It's just interesting to go back and see, what things look like. But if you would have hodled these coins, you would have been mad banking right now. Seriously, 0.01 XMR. on a single 3900X. That's a crazy amount. Obviously, 7.3 QRL. That's a crazy amount. Let's just see what else other stuff do I have here. Here's Scala XLA. This was making 71-cent profit at the time. I think this coin is dead now, but it used like no power really at all. Let's see, do I have it in here? I have 336 watts. That's not right, but okay, interesting. Now what else do we got in here? Do I have it adjusted?
So $1.26 in the same power as you can see.
What is this? Raven
$19.
Dollar
So I get about
profit on a
coins
2060.
here, so this is slightly lower
coins
as well.
a day.
So
63 coins a day. What's the price? What's the price of Raven? Oh yeah, this is also the block reward of 5,000 because we didn't have halving since then. What's the price of Raven coins then versus now? Oh well. Oh wait, does it have it here? No. What do we got here? 385 Canadian. Yeah, that's crazy. Back when mining was awesome. Back when mining was awesome. All right. So that's enough of those ones. Enough of those ones. Let's go back and actually look at the year. Let's look at 2025 stuff. Let's go back to the live chat though. MSI Afterburner. Yeah, that was. Let's see. Happy New Year. Hey, Happy New Year to you as well, Yusuf Putz. Who's gonna huddle for it? Whoever stuck with QRL. Yeah, Rabid, you lost more wallets than anyone. I know, I lost a lot. I got grams somewhere, but I don't know where the wallet is. I installed Windows so many times. I gotta find all my seeds and wallets and all that stuff. But yeah, I haven't sold any, so I got it somewhere in a wallet. Oh, what was I gonna look at right quick? I totally forgot. Darn it. Who huddles 45 years? Right. I was just looking in the chat and it reminded me of something. Now I totally forgot. Oh yeah, now I remember. QRL. So let's just see. QRL moving to POS. Let's see if there's any new. The quantum resistant transition from current proof of work to proof of stake network, a shift that has been in development for several years. The upgrade is part of the QRL 2.0 project, codenamed Zond, which aims to enhance network efficiency, scalability. The POS network is expected to deploy early part of 2025. So obviously that never happened yet. Although no exact date has been confirmed, the transition is to intend to make the network more here we go, energy efficient and resistant to 51% attacks. Typical POS arguments. Oh my gosh. Which are more feasible in proof of work systems. Okay, the new POS network will be EVM compatibility. That means ERC20, I think. Oh yeah, they're talking about here. Enabling developers to build decentralized applications with quantum safe cryptocurrency or cryptography. This compatibility allows for migration of existing ERC20 tokens to the QRL chain. Everybody wants a part of Ethereum. Like, do your own thing. Do your own thing. Like, who's going to build on Ethereum and then move their coin to QRL? Like, if they want to build on QRL and be there, they'd build on it, right? Like, they're not going to build on Ethereum and move to QRL. For the most part, people are probably going to build something on QRL and move it to Ethereum for all we know. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so it's I don't even know. The move to POS follows the successful launch of the proof of work mainnet June of 2018 and reflects the project commitment to security and longevity. So who knows what the latest details are, because it was supposed to happen early 2025, and obviously we're day one 2026, and that's the latest information on this. So I don't know. Proof of stake, that's 2017. Maybe they're not doing it anymore. I don't know. Best mine setup and where to buy. Yeah, I don't know. I got to dig a little more into this, but originally they look like they want to do a POS thing. Maybe they changed their minds. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how all of that plays out. But for the most part, just keep it in the back of your mind that eventually there's a good chance, like for all we know, maybe they've been working on it and not told no one. Then tomorrow will be like, okay, we're going POS. Like, we don't know. Obviously there should be updates in the GitHub and stuff to give ideas of that, but interesting. All right, continuing on here. We got 51 viewers, 23 likes. Come on, guys, hit that like button. Let's go do this. All right, going through 2025. What all? Let's get comfy here, guys. I need a drink for this. I need a drink. Oh yeah. Whew, straight vodka. Wow. Just kidding. It's not. It's water. It's legitly water. Okay. Burns a little bit. I'm just kidding. All right, coming down here. What do we got? We got Bitmain, we got rough times are here. GPU okay, we went to that. It's cute. Let's just kind of scroll through things. Flu miner L1, we got a little power mode. Maybe we start at January and move forward. It's August, June, July, May, April, February, January. And here we go. January 1st, 2025. Let's open some Christmas gifts. A bit late. Okay, I don't know what that is. 300 million Dogecoin stacked. Crypto whales betting on Dogecoin. Oh yeah, so this is when Doge was all doing its pump, but right after this is when it started dying because it's already pumped at the end. At the end of 2024 is when we saw Doge's pump. And yeah, so this is where it started going down. Okay. So the crypto mining, 3,900x, $1.50 per day. Cash out. What the heck? January at 3,900x. What were we mining? What was mining? What's happened at this? We might have to check this out. What was going on here? What was happening? Nice hash is $2.19, but you're negative 19 cents after. Is there anything in some profitability levels here? Last cycle here, 4 years ago with our GPUs, we are just, but that is the X44. But yeah, it's pretty clear. Where's the CPU stuff? Because right now it's sitting at 77 mega hash because it pumped up to 71 cents. QRL, we're talking about QRL in January of this year. So 3x. That's pretty crazy if you actually think about it, because this was only 15 to 20 cents. Now it's sitting at 71 cents. On the coin pumps, now you're making a lot of money. And people that were mining this for the past who knows how long, QRL could be cashing out right now with a pretty decent paycheck. But now that's what it's looking like, even though the coin's up quite a bit, so is the hash rate, and that's where bull run. Interesting. All right, so back more QRL talk. So yeah, so people that said, how come you never brought us to QRL? It's on the channel a few times. All right, so continuing on here, what do we got here? Zephyr. Oh yeah, we had the Zephyr exchanges halted. Audit coming up. When was that? That was back in January where they started doing all the halts. Wow, that was a while ago. So like a year. 1 year ago from now is when the whole Zephyr thing started coming up. So that's interesting. Mining pools are stealing from you. This pool has it all. Whatever we had going on there. Secrets out. I am Red Panda. Secrets out, guys. I am Red Panda. I remember this. It's when I got that shirt from Hive OS. That's right. And they gave me the card, or they gave me Panda's package, and they said my package is a Panda. I think that's what it was. That's hilarious. Still holding your ZepBeg? Yeah, so am I. Rabid, they say if the XMR algorithm changes, the new Bitmain risk fee can be updated. True? Yes, but the algorithm is changing, but a lot of people don't realize what's going on with that X9 and even the X5. Like Random X V2, like I don't know if everybody's watched my videos, but I kind of went through this in them. But we're seeing a lot of other things on Twitter where people are saying, "Oh, ASIC's coming, this doing that, Random X is forking." Here's the lowdown. Random X is on, or Monero's on Random X, obviously. Random X V2, they were talking about that around when the X5 released, right? And what it's supposed to do is increase the efficiencies of newer CPUs, both AMD and Intel, and it's supposed to reduce the efficiency on the X5. Now, coming in with the X9 is obviously just a beast mode higher above the X5, but it is still, based on everyone's understanding, it's still not an ASIC. It is still RISC-V, whatever you want to call it, CPUs, just newer generation, and they seem to be way better in this latest generation in terms of efficiency and hash rates. And yeah, so it's the same thing. They are still going to be able to mine it like we went into. They're adding RISC-V support in Random X V2. But the thing is, they're trying to just bring down the efficiency. So it's still going to work. Bitmain doesn't even have to upgrade it or do anything. It's still going to work. It just might be 30% less, maybe even more. But think, well, this thing's almost 400% better than the current CPUs. Even the best epics on the market for $10,000, this thing is over double better than those. That's insane to think about, but it's true. So, and it's a fraction of the cost if you look at those expensive epics. But the point here is they're implementing Random X V2. It could be as early. We could see a test net this month, maybe even tomorrow, next week. We don't know to test this stuff out yet, but it's still going to work just fine on it. It's going to drop the efficiency by maybe 30%, but 30% of 400% better, you know, it might still be over double, almost 2.5 times better than current CPU. So it's still going to have a dominant effect, but they do say future tweaking could bring that down even more. So that's pretty much where we are. It's not going to brick these. Some people, oh, it's going to be bricked. It's gone. Random X is changing. Goodbye ASICs. And a lot of people are comparing this to the X3. And you can't compare the X5 or the X9 to what happened with the X3. Now, the X3 was originally, when Monero a long time ago was on the Kryptonite algorithm, and the X3 was in fact an ASIC. And Monero forked right away. So, like, I don't even know if they even got to sell any before Monero forked, but they forked fast. And then the X3 released as a brick, or maybe a couple days or a week after it released, it was a brick, and it was a Kryptonite miner. Now, so people are comparing that. Oh, Monero's just going to fork, brick it right off the get-go because that's what happened with the X3. But no, the X3 was an ASIC. The X5 and the X9 are CPUs that's going to be able to mine. They're just trying to reduce the efficiency of it to help consumer-grade hardware come back up, but it's still going to be able to mine, and it's still going to have an impact on the network. And it comes down to how many does Bitmain actually have? Is it going to be limited like the X5? Or is there going to be a lot of them? And that's where things are going to get interesting. And now the other thing that's kind of funny, a lot of people may or may not know about this. Do you guys remember a long time ago when Dynex first released, and all of a sudden, you know, the big something happened. I can't remember. The hash rate spiked out of nowhere. And it was like, oh crap, we messed up the code. FPGAs were online, or maybe the devs were using FPGA. I can't remember the full story. If it was the devs themselves that were using this hardware, or if it was someone else, but they messed up. It was supposed to be GPU only, and FPGAs came online. Well, it was never FPGAs. It was actually the X3 older Monero Kryptonite miner. So Dynex released with X3 ASICs on board. So they made bank right out of the get-go of early Dynex, and then the whole dev team and everyone kind of played it off and said, oh, sorry, we messed up the code, something, and then it came back. So I don't know if that was like them doing a massive early pre-mine with ASICs, or, you know, something else. I don't know the details on that, but I remember hearing that a year or so ago, that, you know, it wasn't FPGAs, it wasn't any of this. It was indeed like X3 ASICs that were originally intended for Kryptonite on Monero, which overtook Dynex. So that's another interesting thing. So anyway, hopefully that kind of answers that question. But yeah, you know, Bitmain, or I guess Layla Mining there, did point out that it is tweakable. And, you know, I think I have a Twitter post saying exactly what all that was. So let's just kind of bring that up here. Twitter. See what's happening. Let's just come into here. Go to me. Where is it? Right here. So here's Layla Mining pointing out. Bitmain Antminer X9 is not an ASIC. RISC V cores in the X9 can run RandomX workloads more efficiently and be customized and updated too, making it function more like a highly optimized CPU cluster than a traditional ASIC for crypto-specific mining. So it's RISC-V CPU cores. Now, I wouldn't read into this too much, because yes, it can be customized and updated too, and it's, you know, better chips than the X5, but the X5 is essentially an older generation of the same thing. It could be customized and updated too, but guess what? They never did that. They could have easily probably fixed the blob thing and allowed it to mine Zeph, but they only kept it for RandomX. There was the odd firmware updates here and there, but they never updated it. They never did anything else. They essentially sold it for Monero only, and whoever exactly forked Monero and RandomX exactly the same. Those are the only other coins that it worked, like Selvium, Taboo, QRL it worked on, and there might have been one more coin that Rug pulled in there. I can't remember, but for the most part, they've never updated. So I would ignore this because most likely it's going to be the same thing. They're not going to update it. It's just going to be straight up for Monero. Now, it'd be interesting. Imagine if they did have firmware, like whether it's firmware where you can program it to everything, or maybe different firmwares for different coins. Oh, I want to mine this coin, install this firmware, almost like loading a bit stream into an FPGA. That would make things very interesting if this actually became multiple firmwares for multiple CPU algorithms. I think that would be an interesting take. If they managed to do that, holy crap. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. Like, I don't want to mine Random X anymore. I want to mine Ghost Rider. Install the Ghost Rider firmware. Okay, I want to go back to Random X. Install the Random X firmware. Like, that's probably a possibility if they could tweak for it, but will they actually go that far? Because we didn't see anything for the X5 at all when it came to updating it. So I wouldn't look into this too far. But if they started doing crazy things like that, that's pretty crazy. That, like, I don't even know what to say about that. That'd be insane. So I don't know. I never actually thought about that till now. I have to think about that a bit more and record a video on that. What if Bitmain does do something like that? That would be insane. All right. Anyway, continuing on. Where are we here? So Secrets Out and Panda. We got the DG1 home. Oh, that has a major issue you need to know about. Okay. So, that was the one where you unplug it. That's right. They finally released firmware where you didn't have to do that anymore, but it constantly had high power. I remember that. Time to ditch hum pool. This isn't a good sign. Okay, I can't remember what was going on there, but something. Oh, what else do we got here? Coming back. So we're in November. What else do we got? January, finishing up January here. These new ASICs are extremely profitable. GPU mining is dying fast. What was this? What were these ones? This was 35 a day, only 100 watts. What are we moving into here? Oh, this is a Leo. Okay, so this is a Leo stuff. When they first released for a Leo. What else do we got? We got Bitmain now sucks at making miners. E11 ETH. Oh yeah, huge failure. Whoa! This one here reminds me of something else. Did you guys hear about this? Where's Hobbyist Mine? I gotta find Hobbyist. Now, I never heard any of these rumors, so I have no idea, but we're gonna talk about them. But I thought it was interesting. But Hobbyist said he posted something right here. Maybe I should record something on this. But look at. So I don't know if you guys heard any of this. You confirm or deny any of this stuff here, but so I'm hearing some rumors among the ASIC hardware reseller and supplier circles. Actually, I know the perfect person to go to actually confirm or deny this. So I'll actually do my own investigations here. But here we go. It says Bitmain is pulling a fast one. Love some clarity from someone at Bitmain directly. DMs are open. The Bitmain S21 air-cooled miner is being discontinued. Only 1,000 units were made. Pre-orders halted but broke well past 1,000 units. All right, so they are forcing people to invest more capital for their S23 Hydro units. No refunds. And remember, for the Hydro units, you need the big ant farm, which is like $80,000, and then all this stuff, and like I don't even know. But so far they're saying, according to this, the S23 air-cooled miner. Like, I can't see this. This is like an April Fool's joke. Like, that's like saying, that's like releasing the S21s and stuff and then, halting production. I can't see them halting production on one of their most popular miners ever, the air-cooled Bitcoin miners. That makes sense to you? It doesn't to me. So I don't know where the rumors are coming from, but I guess we'll wait and see. But yeah, S21 air-cooled miners being discontinued. I really can't see that happening, but you never know. You never know. So it looks like only 1,000 units were made. Pre-orders halted, but broke well past 1,000. Now, maybe with the RAM, like, I don't know, maybe with the chips and silicon and stuff, maybe that's an issue. They're being halted temporarily for now. Maybe it's going to be a longer release date. I can see that happening maybe with what's going on with silicon and stuff, possibly. But I can't see, like, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, they're forcing people to invest more capital in S21, whatever. Now, the Bitmain L11 air cooled. So the same one here, they're script miner. That's like saying they're canceling their L9. is being discontinued as well, with the same shady practice forcing people into the L11 HU6, so the liquid cooled Litecoin miners. So I don't know. I can't like I'm not saying it won't happen. There's a chance they could be doing it. I can't see it happening. It seems weird, but I have no idea. But anyway, rumors, but not looking good. The Bitmain app miner S23 has already been removed from their site. And was the L11 air cooled ASIC even real or just a chassis on display recently at Bitcoin MENA conference? So let's take a look. The S23 has been removed from their site. Let's take a look at Bitmain's site here. And I'm gonna message like Johannes and stuff here, as we know he has like direct ties to Bitmain and stuff. So I'll see what he says about this situation. But what miner is that? That is the S23 has been taken down. So let's just look at Bitcoin miners. Bitcoin, customer support, app miner, Bitcoin miner, S23 Hydra. Oh, yeah, they only got the Hydra here. They don't have the S23, so that's not on their site. Interesting. Happy New Year, Fully Electric. What's going on? Rugram here. Come on, a zealous X spaces in the new year. Yes, you were talking to me about that. I don't know. I don't really do X spaces. Like, I don't know. But maybe we'll see what happens. Yeah, it does look like the S23 air-cooled version is not on the website. Maybe it's under altcoin miners. I'm just kidding. Bitcoin miners. Altcoin miners. Interesting. Okay, how about let's look at script. Has that one disappeared yet? L11, he's 6. Oh, wow. The L11 air-cooled isn't even here either. So the L11 is gone. Okay, what about other sites? Let's try Miner Bros. What is Miner Bros saying? Let's go to S23. S23 Bitcoin miner. Let's click on that. What is this saying? January batch. So this is saying there's a January. That is expensive for a friggin' Bitcoin miner. Yeah, sure, it's the most efficient one here, but oh my gosh. What is it? 318 terahash, 3,400 watts. That's a lot of hash rate, but still, that's expensive. So they have it there. Let's try ASIC Mining Central. Do they have any S21s? Or S23s, I mean. S23. Add to cart. January batch also. So I don't know. Bitmain doesn't have it, but some of these third parties do have it still. And it doesn't say anything about pre-orders or short supply or anything like that. So interesting. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. So I'll have to look into that some more and see. But let's continue on with our videos now. Let's continue on. Let's see what's happening here. Solo Bitcoin miner for cheap. Oh, the Nano 3S released here. Here we have January of 2025. So we got the Nano 3S popping in out of nowhere. This was obviously a popular miner. What do we got going on in the live chat here? 70 plus for the win. What? Rather go hydro than pay what? Pay K for air cooled. 8K. Oh yeah. You're like, how much is the hydro? Isn't the cost even more because it's more hash rate and everything? Plus you need like their hydro's built for their ant racks where you need like an $83,000 rack to put in to mix those. They have a mini one, I think, but even that thing's stupid expensive, like $20,000 or $30,000. Plus, when you go hydra, especially on those scale levels, you're using a lot more power to run that liquid as well with those things. So there's a lot of other factors that are involved, and I think 3-phase power, and it's just crazy. These new ASICs are profitable. Okay, went to that. Bitmain now sucks. Okay, making that. We got the Solo Bitcoin Nano 3s. Oh, we got the Heat Your House. Oh, yeah, the Avalon Mini 3. Pool scammed all my Kaspa. Are they just bad? Oh, this pool. Which pool was that, I wonder? A gold shell AE box. Oh, there it comes out. 5090 paper launch and hash rate. January 30th. The paper launch. Remember when they only sold like one? And they kept telling how good it is. RTX 5080 real hash rates tested. This card is an OC beast. We got Zedrix exchange hacked. Fun safe. Oh, Zedrix, it was hacked back in February here. We got GPU miners, Quai mainnet. Oh, Quai mainnet went live February 5th. And then by the end of the year, they had their fork. So it was a busy year for them. They opened up mainnet and now they did that forking thing. So that's interesting. That's a big thing for 2025. We got a update for ZX here. We got AE box profits here. We got a L1 flu miner is real. So we found out it's real. That was in February. So end of February. L1 versus DG1 home here. We got DG, Alpha Packs. Crypto mining sucks now. Are you giving up? March 5th, we're talking about crypto mining sucks now. New flu miner firmware. Finally, some crypto mining profit. These new miners go on sale in 15 minutes. What was that? Some Ice River stuff. Get rich or get wrecked, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. Finally, we got massive mining profits. April 1st. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was April Fool's Day. That's when I kind of doctored some hash rate.no numbers. Make it look like we're getting like $8, $9, $10 a day there. Red Panda Mining bought all my CPUs. That was in April 3rd. And he didn't actually come. Remember, April 3rd. He didn't show up for about 6 months or something, I think. We got GPU mining versus buying the coin. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's when we went over it. Should you mine the coin or buy the coin? I think I used Raven coin as the example, and it made 0 sense to mine the coin. Absolutely no sense. I remember that one. All right, continuing on here. What do we got? April 7th. Bitcoin going to zero. Is it over? Or huge rebound coming? How to audit your Zeph coins, CLI version. So that's when the audit was going through. Then we did the GUI version 2 days later when it released. Building an overpriced CPU mining rig, 9950 X3D. When did I build that? April 11th. And I finally put that in my workstation like 3-4 days ago. So that's how long, like that was the original intention of that CPU, was to make my new workstation. There you can see I built it and for the CPU to test it in April 11th. And I finally just got that in my workstation. Wow. Random X hash rates, random 9950 X3D. Ice River did the unthinkable. Hash rates up, lower price. USA pushing Bitcoin crypto miners out. What do we got? Canon Nano, how to connect here. Oh yeah, here's how your own Umbral node here. So that's awesome. Speaking of Umbral nodes, so yeah, I'm working on one right now. Let me. Oh, I lost it. Hold on. Right here. What am I doing here? That's not what I want. No, that's not what I want either. What's going on? I have to find it now. I don't know where it went. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what the heck? What's happening? I guess I could just go to this. Go to that. And it's broken. What's going on with this thing? Now I'll just wait for this thing to load up for a little bit here. But yeah, I'm working on a new node. I got a 2 terabyte hard drive, 16 gig of RAM, Raspberry Pi 5. Nice little node put together here, and I'm syncing the Bitcoin blockchain. I'll be recording a video on that. I just want to see where my syncing process is at. But yeah, I got a Bitcoin node up and running, fully electric. If you're still there, I threw in all those add node ones that you suggested for the big networks and pools and stuff. And, it's definitely speeding up the syncing process and allowing a lot of ports and stuff to go through as well. So that's awesome. Anyway, continuing on here, what do we got? How to set up your own Bitcoin node for free. So here's this where we showed you how to set this up on Umbral and stuff. And then here I showed you how to hook up a Nano 3 because it didn't work by default if you're using the default IP address of your public pool. So that's kind of where we went to there, where you need the IP. I need your help. What should I mine? Going through Kaspa, went to 10 blocks per second. That was what, May 5th? I'm curious. Let's go to this. May 5th. Let's look at Kaspa. What happened to Kaspa since May 5th? They went to 10 blocks per second, May 5th. So fifth month, May 5th, right here. The Kaspa went to 10 blocks per second right here. And this is pretty much where it started to die. Wow. Kaspa becomes a super fast chain, 10 blocks per second, and looks like investors weren't having it or something. That's just when Kaspa decided to say, see you later. We're going downhill from here. So that upgrade did the opposite of what everybody thought it was going to do. Just put that into a little bit of perspective there. I just thought we should check out, see what happened when the upgrade went through. And we clearly saw it went nowhere except down. It had a spike there, but it dropped up to that. Massive surge in Monero price. But why? So we started surging in April 28th. Altcoin season finally starting. Part 1 out of 10,000. Bitcoin bull run officially on. BTC is about to break new all-time highs May 1st. Nice. Kaspa did it. Understanding Kaspa 10 blocks per second. Yeah, May 5th there. Yeah. AE0 updates. Zeph Auto. Monero just changed everything about Zeph's audit. How to easily CP my Monero plus Tari. Let's see. What else do we got going on here? Where are we at? We're in May. Mine hodled strategy paid off 6.5 times gains. What was that one? Bull versus bear mining. Monero mining on Cubic is now live. Oh, that went live. May 14th is when that happened. So that happened this year, obviously, the Cubic takeover of Monero. Now we got Monero mining 101, how to set up a Monero node. That's where, when this Cubic thing happened, people were looking for ways to help defend the network. And that's when, the idea of setting up your own P2 pool nodes and stuff came at it. Monero smashes $400 at May 22nd when it first started breaking 400. Nice. CPU mining profit update still good or dropping fast. What do we got? Did China just end the bull run? That's when they said they're banning crypto for the 500th time. ZX is insolvent. Ooh, I need to get mining again so bad. I had things off for a while now. June 30th. What's happening? All right. July 1st. Wow, we're only in July here, guys. Craziness. State of crypto mining. The coin is back on top for CPUs. Crypto mining is different this time. Almost time to mine again. Flux lied to GPU miners for years. So this is when they started talking about July is when they started talking about moving to proof of stake. This is when I moved over and finally got power in the garage. So yeah, that's right. I moved over to the garage this year in 2025. So that's interesting. And here's where this solo Bitcoin miners started coming into effect around August. So around halfway through the year. And then after that, I think they really started exploding. People that's what everyone started getting into is solo Bitcoin miners. Craziness. What else do we got going on here? Oh, we're coming in September and October here because I also had that 3-month hiatus when I was sick. So not too many videos happened. So it kind of jumps faster. Oh, we got some 9950X 3D Ghost Rider hash rates here. We got the Flu Miner L2. Feds cut rates and crypto burns. Will it rebound? Major blow to crypto. Zerg Pool. Oh, yeah. Zerg Pool shut down last year. 2025 was the end of Zerg Pool. There's the end of a legend, huh, guys? I know a lot of us, we mined on Zerg Pool. We mined a bunch of coins. We tried solo. I remember a few years back, we tried our own, what is that called? Where you mine together. You solo mine together. We did some of that with some coins. That was fun. Craziness. How to easily pick the best crypto AI platform. Gold Shells XT box. ASIC won't hurt other hardware. Mining farm is melting. Oh yeah, that's when it's still melted. I still never printed out a new one yet for that. It's still slowly cratering away. So if you missed that video, the 3D CPU rigs, one of them is just caving in from the heat and melting slowly, and it's getting worse. So I should probably do that where I crack a board or something, because that'd be bad. EMCD test. Oh, test that. Zcash FOMO is real. That started in October, the Zcash thing. I lost connection. Are we back? Are we back? Hello, hello. This thing said I lost connection, but I think we're back now. We're back. Alrighty, mind blowing Hive OS update. Everyone's been waiting for. This is when they added the Chlor thing, I think by default, the AI. Mine and Hodl just paid off huge. CPU miners, check your bags. I can't remember what that was, but something pumped. What else do we got? Red Panda mining set me up for failure. Umbral node, Bitcoin block found. Oh yeah, that's when he sent me that alpha packs there for me to check out after he was done with it. And actually, it wasn't Panda that set me up for failure. It was Hobbyist Miner that set up Panda for failure, which ended up coming to me for failure. I had to figure it out, but I guess password to get into it. And yeah, next gen Doge mining, alpha packs, Flu Miner L1. Got power pool support with new firmware finally, so that was awesome. CPU miners have a huge gold mine. That's when the RAM started taking off, and this is where we pretty much are today. So now oh, are we back? Are we back? I don't know what's going on. The internet's being stupid. Internet's doing dumb stuff right now, guys. Doing dumb stuff. Are we back now? Yeah, I don't know. We might be back. So there we go. There we have it. There's 2025 in this nutshell, I guess. Dang, I'm late. I was eating. Oh, there you are, Scaper. Scaper was eating. That's okay, Scaper. That's okay. Oh, crazy. So 2025 was wild. I hit so many solo blocks. Yes, all good. Hobbyist is a fire. Oh man, another stream hit. Yeah, frozen. Did the PC? No, the PC didn't crash. I was losing the internet or something. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's my node sucking it all up. I have no idea. Maybe it's my node. Let's just see. Oh, it's back here. So let's take a look at this actually. Here's my Bitcoin node. We got 4 threads here. It's running 30 Cs. We got 17 gigabytes of memory in this bad boy. 1.4 terabytes left. It's a 2 terabyte drive. So awesome. We got Umbrel going on, and we got our Bitcoin node syncing away right here, and fully electric, as mentioned. I got all those nodes in here. Okay, how come they're not there? It'll probably take a second to load. But I got those nodes in here. I swear I do. They're just not showing them right now. Because they do have more connections. See? I'm at 16, 17 connections, and normally only at 9 or 10. So adding those nodes does boost your. There they are. There's all the nodes. Add nodes. So we got them in there. Yeah, so I'm sitting at 63%. Once that's ready to roll, then we can just, start mining away to our own node. Again, awesomeness. And we're going to smash a Bitcoin block. 2026 is going to be the year Rabid hits a solo Bitcoin block. Yep, that's right. You heard it here first. On the first. You heard it here first on the first. Oh, man. All right, what do we got? 2026, are you getting fiber? No, we're not going to get fiber here. We're never going to get fiber here. This is a small town. They're never going to get fiber. Is it worth going solo on QRL? By the way, hit 138% luck yesterday. Nice. Your node is inbound traffic right now, not outbound. Nice, hit that block. Yeah, I know, but I read the thing like, if as long as you put like you said, those addresses in there, you're good. You can still find blocks and stuff and relay it out, and it's reading like on my router. It's reading all those nodes in outbound port of 8333. So it's just that I can't open it up to directly be detected on the node thing, but based on Bitcoin talk forums and stuff, it's still outputting to the network and everything. Like you find a block, it'll relay there, and obviously adding those nodes to the main nodes of the network, bypasses them in. That way you're talking to those nodes, and if you find one, it'll relay it to them so that you're just faster on submitting as well. So yes, let's just hit that block, wait for everything to sync up and see what happens. What is that? Horgan 123. Will the 2026 be the year of the face reveal? Will you give away your Ryzen 3000s and 5000 series? I'm calling dibs on some free CPUs. I sold all those to Panda. Panda has my 3 and 5000. Well, not all of them. I got some. Let me just check. Where's my Hive OS? Let's see what I got. All right. So I got okay, I got a 5900X. Rig 5, he's never gonna be sold unless, $10,000 maybe. But we got a 5900X, I got two 5950Xs and two 3950Xs. But the rest are all Epics and 7000 series. So yeah. Oh, and I got some 9950X. So the 9950X, the X3, this is in my workstation now, and I got a once I boot that 7950X3D up, I'll rename this to 7950X3D, and it'll drop down here as a rig number. But yeah, for the most part, this one is now my workstation, and the 7950X3D will come back into here. And that's where I'm at right now in my farm currently anyway. So yeah, boom. Rig 5, 1 gigabyte fiber versus 1 gigabyte coaxial. Same. I don't know. They're probably pretty close. I imagine the coaxial might have a little bit more latency in it. If you use like SpeedNet or anything, you can see the upload and download latencies. But for the most part, with speeds, it's probably the same. But there might be a difference in latencies between the two. Fully Electric says correct. That's why I gave you a list of all the OG BTC core nodes all over the world, so that if you hit a block, the world will know quickly. Then the default 10 nodes. Yeah, for sure. That'll be awesome. Now I wonder, I want to know can I change the name of my node? So like if I do hit a block, is it going to show up as, so I can change it so it says Rabid's node, or is it going to show up as like Bitcoin knots? And that's what I'm doing. I'm also installing knots. So instead of it saying Umbrel or whatever, or is it just going to come up as Umbrel? I don't know if it's going to come up as the operating system, or can I name it so that it shows up as like Rabid's node? No dual thread rippers. No, I don't have any thread rippers. Thread rippers are better than Epics, hands down. But they cost way more than Epics also. Like a lot more than an Epic. So no, I don't have any rippers. I wish I had like any of you guys like a billionaire that doesn't care about money. It'd be nice if I had like a channel member like that could just be like, hey, Rabid needs this. Cool. Send it away to him. Buy him a white fit. I need a white 5090. I need I want to check out some thread rippers. I'd love to check out that super new 96 core, Gen 5 AM5 Epic also. These things here, for a billionaire that's nothing, but I can't afford any of that stuff. So, if anybody's out there and, want to buy some for me to showcase, that'd be awesome. Anyway, yeah, there's that. Oh, man. You have to CLI in the node and edit the SIG config file. Oh, so you can rename it? So that's cool. Yes, I will give you the code. Awesome. I want to do that because I want it to show up. Rabid's node, Rabid mining block, or something. I don't know what to name it, but just say Rabid mining. That's all I'm going to put on it. So that way, when it smashes, boom, I'm going to be on the blockchain as being found. It's going to happen. But you're a billionaire. Is that a goal for 2026? I'm not a billionaire. I'm not even nowhere near it. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to cover the mortgage in 2 months. Like things are looking pretty rough right now. It's bad. Don't donate button, guys, before Rabid ends up on the street, because crypto mining is not where it's at. Rabid, just go to work in IT. They are everywhere. Possibly, but that's the other thing. Like, I'm still not feeling 100%, and like, I get dizzy really easy and fast, and that's the other thing. I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened the last 2 years since I got sick there. Everything's been really weird with me. It's like I don't even know. Even if I wanted to, I don't think I could like go back to a rig or anything again, because I'd probably fall in the hole and get ground up because I lost my balance or something. So yeah, I don't know. I'm weighing some options here, but I might have to figure something out here very soon because yeah, things are rough. Bitmain is going to ruin this year, possibly. We'll wait and see what happens there. RTM to 10 cents. I will hook you up with some. Yeah, RTM to 10 cents. That'd be nice. Let me just take a look at some numbers here. Um, RTM 10 cents. I don't even know how much RTM I have. 10 cents would probably be good for everybody. Let me just go to this. Times 0. Yeah, that'd be not bad. 10 cents Raptorium would be okay. I could handle that. I'd be okay for a few years, for sure. I think you took the fake vaccine. I didn't take any of the vaccines unless they injected to me without me knowing. Rabbit to the moon. Yeah, rabbit to the moon. Let's go. 10 cents on it's Lambo time. Well, I don't know. Lambo would still probably cost if Raptorium hit 10 cents. You'd be able to afford a Lambo, yes, but I think the price that they are, like, I think that'd just be too much of everything coming out of your profits to make it worthwhile to get a Lambo. So I don't think I get a Lambo at 10 cents. Maybe at 50 cents, I would. Because then you wouldn't really have to worry as much. But 10 cents, I don't know. They're all liquidity grabs. Let's face it. Oh yeah, most likely, for sure. Liquidity. What are you eating, Schaefer, by the way? You're over there eating your late. What were you eating? Tell us. Forget the Lambo. A power plant is better. There we go. Power plant. Or, maybe a plot of land with like 20 acres of solar panels. I don't know. Something like that might work. French toast. Nice. Oh, a little bit of bacon. Turkey bacon. I love turkey bacon. DSD just got here. Welcome. Homer and power plant. Oh man. Lambo to play trivia every Monday and Thursday. That's a win-win for me. All right. Yes, it was nice. It was turkey bacon. Awesome. I love turkey bacon. Turkey bacon to the moon. Sweet. Better idea. Some land with a stream and build hydropower. That's interesting. Yeah, find a nice big stream. Build some hydro. I don't know how you do that, but you can probably find some YouTube videos to figure it out. What we got here? Doe. Who's doing? Oh, that Homer. Homer. Doe. Oh boy. What we got? If all the combined Bitmain X9s make up more than half of Monero mining hash rate, Bitmain can push an update to coordinate X9 units to do a 51% attack. If they got a back door or something into them, then that is very plausible for sure. IT jobs are flooded and they pay nothing here. Oh, I have a 383 all motor. 383 all motor. Nice. 383 stroker. Nice. What do we got here? Oh, we've been live streaming for a while, guys. It's holiday day. We gotta probably start wrapping this thing up, though. I do appreciate everybody for showing up for this. Nice. I got a 85 front end with an 81 short box step side box. It's lime green, shaved door handles. On a remote, my driver's side door pops open to get in. It's a Chevy. Nice one. It's got a 383 stroker in it as well, as long as some baby blue bottles. It's loud as can be. Just rips, but yeah, it's a nice truck. I like it. I had it since I was 18. I got it for like $5,000 and did all that to it. And then I don't even know what they're worth now, like $25,000 or something, maybe more. But yeah, it's a nice truck. It's still at my parents' house, so I haven't got it forever. It's been rusting out over there, just sitting there doing nothing. So everything's probably ruined on it. They put that Vax crap in the food. Yeah, everything is just bad these days. Like, the only way you're eating anything good if you go out there and catch it. Even then, the rivers and oceans are all polluted that it's not even that good. But like, you go to a fish store, fish is supposed to be one of the healthiest foods, but you look at where everything's farmed, and farmed fish is worse than eating plastic at times, depending on all the diseases they have. So, like, it's really hard to do research. Look for a fish that's actually wild caught, not wild farmed. Even though they say wild on it, it's still farmed fish. And it's so hard to get anything good these days. Everything's just bad, 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 and it's just horrible. So, like, things are crazy. Things are really crazy out there. Yeah, in Canada, you don't own the water stream and you can't touch it, or you get fined. Government own all water. Farm fish is nasty, bro. Yeah, I know farm fish is super nasty, and everywhere they sell in all the stores is all farm stuff. It's really hard to find stuff that's not farmed. Like, I go in the store, I look at fish, and I hit the Google machine. I'm looking to see what's okay, this one's decent, so I get that one. But yeah, I always make sure it's like wild caught and stuff like that, not wild fake thing. You really got to read the fine print on labels these days. It's crazy, crazy, because they're actually wild caught, even though they're trying to show you that, or they're actually farmed, and they're really trying. And the label screams wild caught at you, so you really got to look at the fine print stuff at the back. Sure, it costs a little more and stuff too, but it's just better for you. The pirate working on health and home. What do we got? Do your own fish farm and garden using some products. That way you can control. That's true. That's true. Well, we do garden at home and stuff. Like, we have a garden and whatnot, but try to get local stuff where you know where it's coming from, things like that. But yeah, you see live chat or all chat? I'm on live chat. Why? What am I missing? Did you say something? Hydro, your miners provide the heat to the fish farm. There we go. We're putting it all together now. Yeah, we caught it in the wild. They just happened to be in a big net in the wild. Yeah. Check your DM. Oh, I got a DM? I got a DM. I got a DM. My, oh my, oh, here it is. Docker compose, pool identifier, public pool on air, fully electric solar pool on umbrella. First, you need the SSH. All right, so you gave me the instructions. Cool. So when I record my video, I'll actually add those instructions in when I do that. So awesome. Thanks for that, fully electric. Everything's looking pretty good. We'll get all that set up here, hopefully. You had a stroker until he got married. Oh boy, oh boy. Vince, please, YT, what did I miss? You missed a lot of stuff. We went through entire 2025, read through every single video I made entire year. It was crazy. It was absolutely just boom. But now we gotta go because we've been here for too long. My throat's getting dry, and I think we have to go somewhere soon. So yeah. But again, I do appreciate everyone for showing up to this live stream. Share the channel around. Hit that donate button if you guys want to, send $10, $20, $30,000. That'd be awesome for some new epics. But I'm just kidding, guys. But have a happy 2026. The time has come. Remember, my birthday's in 2 days, so be generous. I will see you guys on the next one, though. Rabid out.